A new way of fighting wildfires before they start is starting to take off in our area. Local News 8's Linda Larson tells us how a specialized helicopter team out of Emmett is working with Idaho Power to replace and improve old power lines.
Frequently we see helicopters fighting wildfires, but this helicopter is taking flight to prevent them. Idaho Power is going above and beyond to make sure they're ready for this fire season.
It's absolutely huge. All our connections in all these identified areas are changed. They're not bolted connections anymore. They're all crimp connections. Like I mentioned earlier, all our old copper conductor is removed, newer conductor put in, newer poles and structures, newer equipment, and all our jumpers are covered. It really hardens up the feeder.
Idaho Power and others are really focusing on repairing stuff prior to fire season because of the troubles they've had in California over the last few years.
Jay started flying helicopters in the Army. He's part of an elite group of helicopter companies in the country that do this type of work. And now these power lines are the front lines in the battle to stop wildfires before they start.
There's a lot of maintenance being done in a hurry in the springtime just to make sure that everything that really needs repaired gets repaired prior to the fire season, so there's less chance of a power line starting a wildfire.
By using the helicopters, they're able to access remote areas with very little environmental impact.
So much more efficient than building roads and restoration, a lot less of a footprint.
Here's how it works. After crews hand dig the holes, the helicopters fly into action. They take buckets of gravel up to the holes to stabilize the poles.
So he'll haul 2 of those buckets up, dump them in the area, and as you watched a minute ago, then he'll grab a pole, and the crews are there on site. He'll set that pole in, and then they'll use that material he's picking up right now to tamp it in.
After the poles are set, the helicopters then string the wire. The entire process is much faster and more efficient than just using ground crews, and the end result is a safer power grid. In the foothills of Pocatello, I'm Linda Larson.
Quite an interesting process. Idaho Power also uses the helicopters and drones to inspect the lines throughout the state. It says the upgrades will also improve the reliability of our power grid.